greet you all once again, and I trust we are all doing well. I come to your way once again tonight. This is the A+oic. Yes. The last time I did one video, and I hope you were able to go through and has been able to. I think from my statistics, I'm seeing that there has been positivity. Most people or most students are really doing the assessment that was given them. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through another thing, okay, that I think you should know, okay. Yes, what the multiple assignment and assessment have given, they come in different types, okay. Some come in the form of assessment, right? Assessment like this. Some are in a form of assignment, and I'm going to be explaining all of these in this video. And then some are in what I call the practical lab, right? The practical lab. This is a lab, and then some also come in the form of hybrid. Okay, we have hybrid, and then we have the last one, that is the learning games. Okay, yes. So I've done multiple assignments, okay, to the student. So we have assessment, we have assignment, practical lab, we have hybrid, and then we have the learning games. Okay, so without wasting much time, as we always do, okay, we are to we are to get our web browser. Yes, so let's go with the Google Chrome. That is what is common. Or today we can try out Firefox. Let's try out Firefox today. Yes, let's try out Firefox today. Okay, so I open Firefox, and then same as the old, in the address bar, we just type in the the HOGM, since that is the subdomain for the school. Okay, .a+axiom.com. yes, like this, and then we click on enter. As I've always told you, you have to see the school logo, okay, to ensure you are the right side. Okay, and then at the username, I've explained the last time. I'm going to do that again today. Okay, I told you the username. The username is the one that I've been giving to you, with the AJMLC, okay, and then some other letters follows up. But the email is what you have, like maybe a.b@school.com. You should remember that one. So you can use either, okay, you can use either of the two. Okay, so I have a student account here, what I want to use. Yeah, so I'm using an email, not a username. But if you have a username, you can also use it, and then it should work. Okay, and I put in my password. So you have to put in your password, and then I log in. Right, so I am in. The last time I took you through how to even add your Google account, right? Sorry, but since this particular video is specifically on the assignment and assessment, okay, I won't waste much of your time heading further. But I think there is one particular important thing I have to let you know. Maybe after this video, I'm not going to be sending videos to the class teachers to be sending to the WAS or to the parent again. Okay, so in this video, if you are watching this, I'm going to show you a particular part, that is going to interest you, okay, to know whether there has been a new video that has been posted for the learners to watch, maybe on their lessons, maybe a tutorial, or maybe anything, right? So when you come to this particular part, you can see I have connected platforms here. Okay, for this time, you click on it, you go to external systems. So here you're going to see, we have Edify Learn, we have the A+oic YouTube channel, we have the Oxford Owl, the Hope of Glory Montessori Learning Center, management system. We have the Hope of Glory Montessori YouTube channel, the TikTok channel of the school, Facebook channel of the school, and then the Instagram channel, okay, which I think you all should do well and then should follow, okay. We should all do and then follow. So from now, yes, anytime you want to check out what is happening on the A+oic YouTube channel, you just come here, you just click on it, and then it opens out the channel for you. We have only 2 videos, okay, for now. That's what I sent the last time, and this is the elections. So please, in order for you to receive notifications that I posted a new video, you have to come here and then click on the subscribe, okay. When you click on this particular subscribe like this, okay, I haven't signed up or I haven't logged in with my Gmail, so you click on it, okay, and then there will be a bell that is going to come beside it. So you just click also on the bell, so that anytime I put a new video, you get a notification on your phone, on your laptops and your computers, for you to be able to come and then look at what is happening, okay. So please, from after this video, I'm not going to be sending videos to your class teachers for them to send to you again, okay. So you take note. So let's get back to where we were, okay. So talking about the assignment. So as a student, okay, you get to the academic hub. Have a look. So you get to the academic hub, this side, right, and then go to the learning materials for your notes, okay. So learning materials here for your notes. So I have this is grade 5, so I have the notes right here, okay. Yes, so you can leave a comment, okay, right here if you've read and maybe there are any difficulties. If you have anything, you can leave it there. So you can also click on the I button, this one, okay, these 3. You can click on the I button to read, or the flip page to also read, or you can download it. So when I click on this, it shows I can be able to read everything, okay. You can also download from here. If yours is not coming this week, use the word open in a new tab, okay, like this, so it opens, okay. But let me get back, let me close this. You can also use the word flip book, okay, to be reading the note, okay, like that, okay. So you can even use the sound, those that want the sound, right. So you can be reading it this way as well, okay. And you can even download it. So let me try. Yeah, so here when I come in here, I think let me dismiss this. This one, okay. I think maybe because this is Firefox, the download button is not really showing up, but it should be able to show for you to download. So you can download and then you can just what's the name? You can just print it out if you want to, okay. But I don't know why the Firefox is not showing up the download, okay. But no cause for alarm. When you use Chrome, the download is going to open, or you can even use this print. Like when I click on print, yes, I can download it this way. I click on print and I can save it. Maybe this is what computing notes. I'll put in the name here, computing notes, right. So I can save it. So if I want to check where it goes to, it was saved at downloads. So this is it. Yeah, so that is that for now. So let's get back, okay. Now we get back to our assignment. So let's get back to our learning academic hub, this one, like that. So I click on academic hub. So here you can see I have assessment, I have assignment, I have the practical lab, I have the hybrid. So you can read the descriptions that are on it, right. This is quizzes, tests and continuous assessment. And then we have essays, homeworks and project submissions. We have coding, spreadsheet and science tools. We have combined theory practical assessment, and then we have learning lab. So here you can be learning, okay, in the learning lab, right. So here when you come, okay, you may find the current assignment or assessment that has been given to you for you to do. Okay, so with this particular one, I'm going to be trying the practical exams, that is on Scratch, right? But I have one assessment here which you can see, okay, which you can see here. These ones you can't do them, all right, because I just placed them there. I'm recording your SBA, that is what I'm using. So when you open, it tells you no questions because there was no questions included. There is no questions included, don't worry. Okay, yes, it is telling you because there is no question in there. I'm just using it to take what offline assessment. So assuming maybe this particular one, okay, this one also has 0 questions. Okay, yes, this one also has 0 questions. I think I've done these ones. Now the history, you see the ones that you've done. Okay, so you can review this. These are upcoming. Okay, so these are what we have at the assessment, quizzes, test and etc. And then when I get back, let me go back from here. I have assignment. So assignment, after this video you see some assignments here. Okay, and I'll take you through that one as well. Okay, I will record a last video on assessment, assignment, practical lab, and then the hybrid. Okay, I'm going to take you through how you're going to do this particular assignment. Okay, you're going to be typing a document and you submit it. Practical lab. So this is what we do in our practical works. Okay, so I've given this particular class a practical home link, okay, for them to do and then submit. Right, so I'm going to take you through this one like this. I'm going to resume. When you click on it like that, yes, it opens this way. So if you read carefully, okay, this is a question. The question is what is right on top here. It says create a project that makes a sprite move when the space key is pressed. This is not part, okay, this is not part of it, but you won't see this. Okay, don't worry, I intentionally placed it there. And then so with this, you can even see there is a timer on it. It is counting, right? And then I can just go to open in new tab. So this is going to open our Scratch. So this is a sprite. So I can change this. Okay, let me change this particular sprite. Let me maybe take a robot in this particular one. Let me pick a robot. Let me delete the sprite as you know how we do it, right? So the question says, let me get back to the question. Okay, the question was, so pay attention to the tabs. Okay, this is where you see the question. This is where you are running the practical. Okay, so the question says we should do create a project that makes a sprite move when the space key is pressed. So I get back here. Now I'm going to pick an event as you know how we do it, and then I'm going to also use another. Okay, I'm not going to use when the flag. Saying here there's an event of when the space is clicked. So I'll put this one here. Okay, it says when the space is clicked, the sprite should move. Okay, so I'm going to add motion. Maybe I'll put movement here. Let me make this one 50 like that. So as you can see, I have I have the script here and I have the sprite here. Okay, so if you want to test, we use the green flag, okay, to test. So you're not going to use the green flag, as you know. The reason why you're not using the green flag, I leave it with you. Here we are saying when the space, this is the space. So when I click down here, you see a lot of keys, space, arrow, down, left, any, ABC, any, you find a lot of them. So here I'm not going to click. When I click this, it's not going to work. But when I click on the space bar, let's see, yes, it is moving, right? Put it back, space bar, I make it full screen, space bar, it is working, right? So after I'm done with this, I'm going to go to file. So look at file, this file, right? I click on file, save to your computer like this. Okay, because this is Firefox, it wasn't giving me an option to really save with my name. So I'll click on it, and then I'll rename this file. Okay, rename the file. Use your name. Maybe this student is called Kwame. Like this. And then you add your class. Maybe you are in 5A. Okay, and then make sure you don't change this particular last 4 things. .sb3. Don't change it. Leave it. If you change it, you can't submit it. If you submit it, I cannot be able to run it. So it has been saved in downloads, as you can see, in downloads. Okay, so if I get back, I've saved it. So if I get back, I can even close this, right? I can close this. But if I get back, I can come here to click on what? On submit lab. So when I click on submit lab, no, don't submit before. You have to what? To upload here before, right? Don't make that particular mistake. Just click on what? On upload your scratch file, and then you look for where it was saved. So this was it. So open, and then that is it. So you should see that the file has been what? Has been uploaded this way. Okay, and now you come to what? It's ready to submit. Now submit lab. Okay, so you just what? You just click on what? On yes, and then it says what? Lab has been submitted. Lab has been submitted successfully. So that is how you go by doing the practical lab. So let's give this one to a try. We'll click on start. So remember that first of all, let me go back. Yes, practical lab. Start practical. Start session B. Practical question. You read the instructions. There are some things you don't have to do. Okay, so always be reading the instruction. I understand, and I proceed. Okay, so here you have the question on top. Okay, you have it on top a lot. Question 1. Okay, question 1 is here. It's 20 marks. And then I think question 2. There is also question 2. Yes, question 2 is here. But maybe in your subsequent ones coming, I'm going to format it properly. Okay, but you make sure you read everything. And after you understand the whole thing, we go to what? New tab, and then we start working. When you are done, don't forget to what? To save. So when you save it, okay, and then we go and then we upload. We go and then we upload. So when you upload it that way, and then you can now what? Submit, right? And then it should tell you submitted. Okay, so I think that will be that for the practical lab. So I'll be adding up one last video. Okay, probably maybe if not for today, tomorrow I'm going to release it. That is going to be on the hybrid exams and assignment, and the last one, the learning lab. Okay, how you are going to be taking that. All right, so I think I'll see you out right from here. Okay, until we meet again. The name is Kwame A+, and I'm out. Watch out, peace, shalom. Bye bye. Happy learning.